Rowan is now big enough to have halted the ship entirely against her back.
Oh, good. Right,
I mean, that kind of works.
mission success.
Yeah. We stopped the boat now that Stampede can finish.
Yeah, stand there and wait for the Stampede to end.
Yeah, pretty much that's what I'm going to do.
Please disregard the fire.
And you currently have an elephant tucked under your arm.
Yeah, he's so
heck,
cute.
use 2 hands to push, hold back the boat, and the other 2 to help move the animals along.
Maybe.
And
We
then
need to reunite this elephant with its mother and father and whatever
which one they are.
siblings that we have.
The elephant is panicking, yes, and
Hey,
I mean, if you want to try and find out which elephant in the herd is its mother, you can roll perception.
Damn it, I have no levels in Handle Animal. I almost had a mount.
I have so many. I have all of the levels in Handle Animal.
well then come and help me. Oh, I have 4 in Handle Animal. Can I roll that too?
Yeah, I'm going to assist. Is that okay?
I'm going to try and see if I can find the
I mean,
mother.
handle animal is just going to let you calm the baby elephant.
That's exactly what
Could
I
we
want
use
to
like nature knowledge as well?
Yeah, can I try
Handle
and
Animal.
do nature knowledge or something like that to work out which one is the mother?
Yeah, well,
I'm in the crow's nest, so I've got a slight height advantage. But then again, probably all I see now is Rowan.
Ethereal, you cannot tell which of the panicking animals is its mother. In
Well-
fact, as near as you can tell, none of the elephants that you can see is particularly worried about anything else other than not being here right now.
I would have thought with a 23.
Right,
I
that
mean,
settles
yeah.
it. It's an orphan and it's ours now.
No.
We're going to find his parents.
I mean, Ethereal, you can certainly spot elephants, but the thing is, the animals are panicking so much that the mother hasn't even noticed she's lost the baby.
no.
God's sake, Ryan.
No, Araya.
Not eat the baby.
But have I successfully calmed the elephant down, at least for now?
The elephant is no longer shitting itself, but it's not exactly happy.
Well, it's better than panic.
It's like you'd stop doing the equivalent of a baby doing that really screechy cry where they scrunch up their face and they go bright red. It's not just sort of doing that kind of
Araya,
whimpering.
can you roll me another perception check just quickly?
Is there anything I can do?
If you can think of anything to do, this is just a side thing for Araya.
Okay, perception.
Yes, please.
The intrigue.
Gross.
Yes.
While there's some downtime,
Yes.
I still think we should let our druid do nature knowledge to see if she can recognise any marks on the elephant and like match them up.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
Nature knowledge, yeah? It's an 18.
I wonder how big I am right now, because enlarged person doubles my size, right? So that
Yes.
means I'm 24 foot tall.
You're
I can
oh,
go
what's
to the
name of
butterfly
it?
lounge.
It's like what was the fusion between garnet and pearl and amethyst? You're that tall.
Alexandrite.
Alexandrite. You're as tall as Alexandrite now.
Taylor, not quite good enough, I'm afraid.
As there's nothing
Okay.
more for me to do at the moment, I'm just going to shuffle back towards the wagon. In a minor hurry, but not in too much of a hurry.
We are not doing very well.
So
Well,
while most of our dice have been pretty good, we're just not very good at being able to figure out the
It's,
situation.
Short stack, our Spec Ops about to do another amazing maneuver.
No,
I have a wild idea, guys.
Yes.
Tell me of your wild ideas.
It's simple. Let beans do the animal talking, and let them just be animals having fun together.
It'll work.
Yeah, that's okay. We just need to get it back to its parents, I was assuming.
Just a temporary thing.
We are its parents now.
No, again, I must stress, we are not its parents.
You are now.
In fact, I've stressed that twice now.
Until we
We
find
are not its
it's
parents.
It's okay, guys. The campfire will be its parent.
No!
right. Okay.
I'm 24 foot tall. I
Everyone
can
shut
reach
up.
across the boat and punch you.
Until we
Honestly-
find his parents, you two are his parents.
Honestly, I'd rather eat it
My God!
than assume we are... No, listen to me, let me finish. I would rather we eat it than assume that it is now our pet. Like, if we're going to keep it for eating. Otherwise, we let it go.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat
Sorry.
anything.
No, neither do I. That's why we haven't eaten it yet.
It's the
but I'm
lay
just-
of the land.
I'm just saying, either we keep it in order to consume it, or we realise that we aren't its parents. We're not going to be its parents, surrogate or otherwise, and we let it go.
Thing is, in either of those options, it's going to die.
That's the way of nature. That's how it works.
Taylor, good news with the knowledge nature. One of the elephants has broken off from the herd on the other bank and does seem to be bellowing.
Looks to be that one, guys.
There we go. See, look,
Let's send it home.
everything's fine.
Affix bayonets.
Oh,
Oh, I've had a devilish idea.
No,
what?
We use the baby as bait and then hunt the parent, and we've got loads of food.
no, give the baby back.
So, just as an aside, Aiden, you did see Araya just dash into the interior of the ship from where you are.
I'm going to follow him because I think I might have twigged. A bamboo, hence.
Okay, so I guess, Araya, you've now got people following you.
I'm not like going anywhere. I'm just going into the wagon. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
removing myself from the situation.
You don't want to
Hi.
action.
Hi guys, how's it going?
How's the stampede progressing?
It's nearly all over, but there's a couple of bodies in the water of animals that got crushed in the press.
You can have those then. if you
We
want some so
should
bad.
move on with this fire. I think we should try and get this elephant on its way, and then head off downstream as fast as possible.
Yeah,
away from the fire.
I'm thinking of wading to the side of the river, putting the elephant down, so that it can go towards the elephant that may or may not be its mother. But I don't want to let the boat move if there's still a stampede going.
You should be okay at this point.
Okay. Then
Right, let's unite a family.
I move to the shore, and the elephant gets to come with me, please. And gets to go on the
It
shore.
runs off towards the one that's shouting, and
Shouting.
it presses... Shouting.
Ah!
Oi!
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 And presses up against its mother's legs.
That's adorable.
Yay!
So,
Fucking run off again! I fucking did!
Levy, Ethril, and Taylor,
Hi.
could you all roll me a perception check, please?
We're gonna get
Oh boy.
Not necessarily.
16.
17.
14.
Okay, private messages incoming.
Are Aiden and the Bumbu still near me?
Yes.
Right, one sec. I am going to lean forward. Okay, cool.
What do you disguise yourself as?
Y'all don't know.
Okay.
I'm just leaning forward. That's all I'm doing.
Right, everyone.
Right,
Okay.
Hard to see.
Rowan, just kind of waving. Rowan, you may want to consider what clothes you're wearing in what environment currently, and just kind of stare down at my feet.
So, yeah, I'm going to point it out now that Levy's pointed out to you, Rowan. You were wearing lightweight travelling cottons and you fully submerged yourself.
Yes.
And you're
Whoops.
now giant.
Whoops.
You have been giving pretty much everyone on the ship a full frontal this entire time.
Yeah, it didn't
I'll
cross
be
my
in my
show.
bunk.
It didn't cross my show had mind because we don't have that level of care.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, the only reason I'm wearing clothes to begin with, well, top 5 clothes to begin with, is because you cog-likes do care about that stuff. So, yeah, forgive me that it does not cross my mind.
For God's sake.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm...
You're getting some admiring glances from some of the male elves on the ship.
Nice.
One of them.
I move to help clear the crossing.
You should be able to proceed at this point.
I'm just going to give Araya some space. I don't think I want to be in here with him now.
Extra thick.
I'm just going to hop off the wagon.
Hey, you don't know. I've masterfully leant forward. You haven't got a fucking clue, mate.
Master something.
Sat here with a disproportionate dong. You don't know that, Ed.
So that's all it was, okay.
That's why Aiden ran off. Yeah, he was the first.
No, Araya.
In fact, I'll let you run away if it's canon that I basically just show you and go, remember the good times.
Okay, so I'm just going to take my musket and bite on the barrel.
I'm gonna cover Beans' eyes. I'm taking him inside.
No, don't go inside! Araya's doing an imitation of a super soaker in there.
Not just the boat
Anyway.
that's full of ass.
So I've cleared the path and I let the boat go on its way.
Yeah, the stampede's over, and while the fire is still burning on the shore, the boat should be relatively safe.
Yeah. However, I'm currently, I think I'm 1,000 pounds, so I probably shouldn't go on the boat.
It only lasts a couple of minutes.
Oh, good. I'm back down to normal size.
Yeah.
I'm on the boat again.
Yes.
I used the last few seconds to get myself on the boat. I sort of shrunk me down.
Oh, sorry. He's just... Damn it,
Sleight of
Araya.
hand.
A 20.
In untrained.
Wow.
Now that the adrenaline is all over, I take the blanket that I have and just wrap it around myself so that people will stop.
Staring.
Yeah.
Getting flustered.
But when Araya ran away, I was worried that that like the fire or the stampede or something had aggravated the rot. I was like, oh shit, are we in trouble? No,
Nah.
no, it
Yeah, when you said he ran inside, I thought you meant you like noticed a hull breach or something.
He noticed he'd certainly noticed a crack that shouldn't be there.
There's an extra cannon port side, boys.
God damn it.
So, are we to assume from both this and the God of Music incident that Araya is into big people?
Extra.
Extra thick.
Gigantesa.
Hope we never get found out of this particular sequence.
And then we do.
No, that'd be fine.
Fan fiction, maybe.
It would be okay, I suppose, maybe. I'd prefer fan art of Rowan sending down the halberd on the zombie.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, I am wrapped in a blanket because you people cannot contain your boners.
Oh dear. So the voyage continues. The
Uneventful.
fire's still burning well into the dawn, but
Freaking Aiden yelling at the sun to
Yeah.
go back down.
Yeah,
the sun is now rising, and the crew tell you that you'll be at the village on the edge of the rainforest in about a day. So call it dawn tomorrow. You'll arrive.
Cool. Yo, Levi. Hey, buddy. Now that I've calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think about crafting me an arm? What do you reckon?
Oh God, it's everywhere!
I mean, I don't think I could do that currently, but
You need some
give me
DNA.
a
Hold
bit
on.
of time.
I'll go get some DNA for you. It's on my sock.
Ew.
It's the second thing
Wait,
you break
I hope
up
you're
the
not
steam.
wearing that sock. That was a thing. Anyway, I will
What is
get
with
back
this
to you
party?
at some point. Just not my current area expertise.
Alright, cool.
So you've got about a day of travelling time. Who wants to do what?
I'm back up in the thing and I'll keep eye.
How long does it take my clothes to dry?
Oh, they're fine overnight.
Go.
Like, I assume you have other sets of common clothes.
Yes.
There you are, then.
I've tied the shorts.
Like,
and
there's
the rigging.
equipment, but I take it as granted that most players have got, like, a different pair of underpants in their kit that don't need mention.
Except Araya, apparently.
To be fair, though, like,
I mean, you're implying that he hasn't stained all of them already.
I'm just saying that Araya's socks, if he takes them off, they stay in a standing position.
Yep.
Bounce them on the floor and they shatter like pottery.
This party was a mistake.
No, this party was not a mistake. This is the most fun I've ever had with a D&D campaign.
I don't know whether that speaks well of us or just how badly your other campaigns went.
Both?
So anyway, you've all got 24 hours of grace period. Who's doing what?
Sitting up at the crow's
Maybe-
nest watching stuff.
Doing more fishing.
I'm keeping my eye on those male elves who kept giving me approving glances.
Okay, they're mostly just doing their sailory jobs.
Good.
I'm trying desperately to play like an accordion with one hand. Hope everyone wants the same one note over and over again.
No.
At this point, one of the elves comes down and asks if you're alright. He thought he heard someone torturing a cat.
I'm just going to play it loud in his face. Alvin, can you just ping which one of the 4 it was?
Why do
I am following that guy around everything he does. I am the soundtrack that will cause a murder suicide. Let's go.
I don't know why I'm imagining you were originally putting the face like the meme with the cat with knives all pointed towards it.
Yeah, sweep that fucking deck.
Alright, can you stop that now? You're torturing everyone again. Throw some of my rations at him. Stop!
Once my mood is over,
Yes.
Big mood.
I go and find out if there's anything I can do to like help.
There's not really much you can do to help around the ship.
I mean, we paid enough to get on. You know, the least they can do is let us off the work.
That's too tuneful for what I'm doing.
That was the most discordant polka I could find.
I'm trying to drink and then you do that. You trying to kill me?
Maybe.
No regrets.
Is there like a video of someone throwing an accordion down some stairs? That might get the sound you're after.
But to be fair, you were given a flute as well, Araya.
Oh
Yeah, that's too harmonious. Like, this is an act of war going forward.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I have no musical skill if you want me to have the flute for a bit.
No, I'm not going to make that joke.
No, you're not.
I'm just saying, Aiden's done it already.
Yeah.
So, Taylor, what's your plans for the day?
What are you doing?
Okay, so I would like to speak to Jinhara about. Essentially, I want to learn more of the language. I just wondered if she'd be able to teach me any more of the language while we've got
Yeah,
the hours.
absolutely. She is. Actually, roll me linguistics, because you might have done enough to pick up passing enough to add it as a language.
Heck yes!
If you're spending a day learning with Jinhara, this could be the last step you need, really.
That's a 9.
Not quite there yet.
Oh, beans.
That's a point.
But you
Isn't
have
everyone got the
learned-
beans?
Araya. But yeah, you are getting better at what I shall call Kirinyagan Common.
Cool.
Araya, for the record, that particular sailor looks about willing to jump off the side of the ship.
I've been
Yeah,
throwing
good.
my rations at him. Not the
That's
sailor,
the
right?
point when I said, don't talk shit, and then I'll leave him alone.
Now, whilst he was doing that, I was throwing my trail mix at him.
Have you got any M&Ms?
What one do you want?
Any of the M&Ms?
No, they're my M&Ms. I don't share my M&Ms.
Trail
Where's your
mix is
M&M?
basically M&Ms with obstacles, so...
M&M sharing M&Ms with other M&Ms.
I've got some barbecue almonds.
Alright,
I
you're
munch on
coated
them, I'll go
cranberries.
there.
Snack break!
I mean, I've just finished dinner. I ain't going to get them.
Levy, any plans for the 24-hour period?
Just stay as far away as I can from Araya.
Okay.
Enjoy the wonderful break in the journey that is not having to sit in the wagon for a bit.
How about getting some delicious samples of river water for experiments?
Sure, but it's not a high priority because it's just a river.
We never know. We thought it was just a tree earlier.
Point.
Well, congratulations, you have a bottle of river water.
Yay!
Actually, I'll have 2 because I'll take one of them and boil it and then see what I get out of the residue, if anything.
Okay, that's fair. Roll alchemy.
Can you boil a pot of water?
No, it's more like, what can you discern from the residue?
What am I, a chemist?
I hope I can discern something.
Yeah, 21's pretty good. So, the water has got a lot more what you'd reckon as more minerals in it than most other river water you're used to back home. Like, this isn't just silt, there is quite a variety of different mineral types in the water here.
Right.
Panning for gold.
Cool.
No gold, but there's some interesting secretions.
Is there any
Oh,
lead?
secretions.
That's the technical term for it.
Fucking. Anyway, continue.
Well, you're going to have a quiet day on the river then, if anyone...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Do I need to roll anything for my fishing?
Yes.
Just noticed
It's
that
another
Aiden's
fucking baby elephant.
I just noticed that Aiden's title has changed from the social to the punctual.
Well, it changed to the sleepy as well.
Yeah, I had it as the sleepy last session, and now it's the punctual.
Because you arrived early.
But yeah, have you got, like, fishing or hunting as a profession skill?
No, but when I was looking at the gear and stuff, it was saying that it gave bonuses to survival rolls.
Yeah, you can roll survival to fish. You catch a couple of small ones.
Can I do some fishing too?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's now the point where somebody pulls out a lightning spell and just
that's
goes,
worth
zap!
And all the fish die.
Rowan doesn't catch anything, and Aiden gets a couple of small river trout.
Oh,
Survival
me and
rolls
Abumba
are-
are eating well, I guess.
Dick.
Yeah, because it's not like you can turn one fish into 2 fillets.
Shh. Actually, I should give Levy some of the fish because I want him to make me bullets.
And gunpowder and shit.
Peace of
Yeah.
things.
Levy, you get to enjoy some of the fish.
The question is, can you cook fish? Can Mbubu?
I assume Mbumbu can. Let me go check his stats out again.
Because you sure as shit can't, question mark?
Well, I don't know if I can, but I would have thought a butler should be able to. What else was he getting paid for?
I have a
Is he
-9
getting
in
paid?
acrobatics.
Yeah,
That's
you're right, he doesn't get paid.
Mm.
He's got a
-9,
profession, but it hasn't
so-
been actually like...
His profession should say manservant.
Ah,
Do you want me to use my profession to sort that fish out for you?
not your profession, no.
Okay.
We'll pass on this professional sauce, thank you.
I mean, manservant is a profession.
Look at it this way. I included a field cookery kit in his gear.
Yeah, you did. That's a good point. I should have looked down
Got
further
red.
down.
It's a shame. My profession was making shoes, so I would have made you some kipper slippers.
Just cobble me some fucking...
I mean, I
some
have
fin
the right
tips.
age.
I'm just saying, if you've caught any sole,
Oh!
Oh, the
Take that one
puns.
back! It was awful.
no.
Yes. Well, no cake for you.
So, yeah, Avumbi will cook us up some good stuff.
Yeah.
I believe in him.
Okay. Who wants the good news?
Me.
Me.
Okay.
By the way, if you guys don't think that Beans is going to snatch that fish off the fire as soon as it smells good, you have to watch that thing like a hawk.
Am I going to ask to get gun trained on beans?
I'm gonna go and.
Would
fluff
you
the
be
beans.
so kind as to roll a stealth check for Beans?
Yep.
But it's just against my perception.
Against your perception.
Good luck, Beans.
11?
He's only a baby.
I got my eye on you, boy.
You thought your vision should turn into like an aerodynamic wind tunnel or something. You
I
just
mean-
see-
Is
Aim
it like
of Hawkeye.
it's like the video of the cat sort of teleporting towards the camera? It's like you just turn away and it's like no, it's gotten closer.
I know, I sees it.
I'm gonna go
Uh,
climb down and pat
Please
the
roll now. Beans can attempt to still steal fish if he's willing to try and roll to persuade. This will be Beans rolling diplomacy with a +5 for cuteness against Aiden's will save.
Well, do you think Aiden's the kind of guy who's infatuated by cuddly animals? He kills for sport.
Roll the will save. It's Beans.
It's Beans!
Bet the beans, motherfucker.
Beans, mofo.
I'm just imagining Levy coming up and just towering over Aiden and going, pet the beans.
It's
Alright,
fine.
what are we doing?
He can have the tails.
Beans trots away happily with a mouthful of fishtails.
Yay!
Up Tyler's little head. You're a good boy.
Could have made a stock with them. Bloody.
But
I mean, you still got the heads.
very happy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go and rub his cheeks and just go, oh, mush, mush, mush.
So, After a pleasant day on the river, the sun is setting. Who's volunteering for the night watch?
I am.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
still
good.
watching this night.
I got shit to burn and animals to run. I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't
Can
want
I-
to rest
can
in the
I-
wagon. It looks a bit
Yeah.
sticky.
Can I put
cleaned
my
it.
HP up to full now?
You've had a day of rest, so you can heal a hit die's worth, yes.
I'm a cleric-ish. I can clean it.
So that's another 8, right?
Yes. But if you want to burn a healing spell, since you've got a day of rest anyway, you can try that.
I'm just trying to figure out what 14 plus 8 is, because I'm a fucking idiot.
22.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
You said I had a flute.
You do have a flute.
This is our jam, my guys.
Have you actually got a keyboard?
No, I'm using Mixcraft and Nat's just using the push to talk so I can use my hands properly.
Right.
So, Levy, where on the ship are you going for your night watch duties?
Off to one of the sides. I guess if Aiden's covering this side, then I'm taking the other.
just gonna stand up front or something.
That's the back of the boat.
Oh, that's the back. Really? That's the back?
It's got
Yeah.
a raised podium area on the front of the ship.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I'll keep watching on
Not
this
so
side then.
clear from an overhead, but if you imagine there's like a...
I just
like a
thought of
raised
because of the way the sort of ski bits.
Yeah, that bit's
Yeah,
like the big
I'm just
boxy bit.
gonna take watch over there.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm sat watching at the front.
That's cool. So, Levy, you've got something you want to try, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, just roll me perception to see how you do.
Oh boy, time for see how bad I fucked up the alchemical shit.
It's a record number of explosions.
I mean, if I could make explosion with this shit, I'd be happy. But
I
you
mean,
know,
a 16's pretty good. Like, you can make out a large number of birds up in the sky, even in the
Nice.
dark. Like, there's a number of night birds you can see around the place.
nice.
Ooh, you got your can't potion.
Something along those lines. Just trying out some mixes.
Take it easy there, Geralt.
But yeah, I have my fun.
Yeah, I'm just going to send you a quick message.
And I'm just gonna dick about in the interim. Hang on.
Oh no, whatever this is going.
Wow.
Dum 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 dum
The sound
dum
of you
dum.
playing the accordion is haunting that elf in his sleep.
I am only playing with one hand as well, just for canon, whilst also holding my push to talk button. Tricky.
We need to get you a hook so you can just hook one side of the accordion.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on that shit.
Okay.
It's just this tiny little Abraham's looking bard.
Yeah.
Fucking ass.
So,
Captain Hook fucking ass.
in order
No, it's
to...
not my time.
I was going to say, Levy, in order to keep track of that, give me another perception.
Oh boy. That'll do it.
What do your elf eyes see?
They're not elf eyes, so...
I know they're not elf eyes. I was just making the quotes.
What do your alchemist
Using
eyes
eyes.
see?
Onwards.
What you're seeing remains there until about 6 in the morning before it sweeps away out of your line of vision.
Right. What rough direction did it fly?
Up into the cloud layer.
Damn. Motherfucker.
Is that
It's
another
some
rock?
sort of fucking UFO or something.
No. Fucking weird ass bird.
Right.
Is it the swan from hell again?
See, that's what I thought as well, and I wanted to make sure if it was vaguely swan shaped, but no. But not.
We're being haunted by the swan. That'd be great.
Silhouetted by the full moon, the honk echoes across the night sky.
Oh,
Oh fuck, it's a goose.
No.
Canada's back.
where are you
No,
going?
get back in the boat.
Where's he
So-
going?
As sun rises, you can see a village on the horizon. It appears to be built on stilts in the river itself.
Nice.
The ship
Yay!
pulls in and starts unloading goods. It's up to you guys what you want to do when you've arrived, really. As I said, it's a village that seems to be built entirely on stilts stuck in the river with bridge walkways connecting everything. These walkways are not, unfortunately, big enough for rowing, but the water here is shallow enough for you to wade.
Yay!
I'm pretty certain they're not going to have supplies for making gunpowder with,
Ryan,
so...
what are you doing?
I'm going to apologise to the guy I was following around playing one note. It was bad of me.
I mean, suppose if they have, what's his face, just charcoal, that's a constituent part of gunpowder.
Yeah, I literally took a spell that meant you can't run out of ammo for like 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, you did.
You're bitching and let's go.
We'll have to just hammer out some of them special bullets that we can fuck around with that with later.
It's not alchemical, go nuts.